Okay, Cancer. So what's important for you? We have the Six of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. I love this, Cancer, because I just feel that your intuition is strong. And you're really like the beacon of light to people in your life. Okay. You are like a comforter. You are a healer, and you're intuitive. You're intuitive not only about your own life, but also about the life of those that you care about, your family, your friends, your work, your business. And I just feel that you know good things are going to happen for good people. You know that those that are working hard, that are following their path, that are living their truth, you know that the reward is around the corner. And even though this isn't like right away, this is an optimism that you know that at the right time, things will appear. It's like you're trusting the process of life. You're trusting the laws of the universe. You're trusting God and karma. And you know that things are going to appear maybe not in the way you think they should, but in the perfect way, in divine timing, in divine right order. It's like things are going to occur when you least expect it. And also, I feel that you're doing the work. This is a 6, so you've been doing the work. Whatever this work is for you, whether it's in your business, in your home, in your family, in your friends, in your health, at school, at work, you're busy. You've been busy and you know that your time is coming, not only for you, but for those around you. And what I like about this, Cancer, and I'm just getting that your happiness is strongly linked to your community, to your family, to your circle of friends. Like, you don't just want this for you. You want this for those around you. You want others to be happy. And you're really just like this inspiration for them. And I just feel that this is well-deserved success. The other thing that this card denotes in this month, I just feel that you're going to be sensitive to anything that's not working. If there's something that needs to be tweaked or changed, you're going to be open to that. Like, you're very receptive this month. You know, you're not acting like you know everything. You know, you're not thinking that you have everything figured out. You're still sensitive. You're open to change, to fluctuations of situations. And so you're on the right path. Things are happening and you're only going to improve them, and things are going to get better. And here we go. What you are valuing and identifying with is the same energy. This is the Lovers card. And in this deck, it represents the law of attraction in its essence, in its purity. This can mean a lot of different things. So the Lovers is the sign of Gemini. So some of you are dealing with an air sign, an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. It's also could be just literal love. Love is in the air. You know, you and your loved one. Relationships are blooming, are blossoming, or that is your goal this year. You know, that is what you want to improve. You know, having these powerful connections. This is a very intimate card. Intimacy, security, closeness with others is really important to you. That's what you're valuing. That's what you're identifying with. And this just tells me, Cancer, once again, you're on the right track. The law of attraction is working powerfully in your life because, you know, thoughts are powerful, but feelings are maybe even more powerful. And so your feelings are currently attracting the right people, the right situations. Keep up the good work, Cancer, because you're doing it. This is about human love and relationships. And it's also about you learning to balance the masculine and the feminine, the yin and the yang, the dark and the light, finding that happy place where your needs are met and other people's needs are met. You know, it's about that mutual exchange. It's like no, just, you're not looking for just a one-way street. You don't want to just be a giver, 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 and you don't want to just be a taker, taker, taker. You really want to balance the relationships in your life to where you have the time that you need and they have the time that they need. So things are working for you. Things are coming together. There could be unions. There could be new relationships. And I just feel that it's going to be positive. Okay, possible distraction, illusion, or doubt. We have the 5 of Cups. So this is interesting. This is strongly related to your energy. So it's Cancer. It's a water sign. It could be a Scorpio or a Pisces. But it is the card of inner happiness. So I'm just getting, Cancer, there's something from the past that is still troubling you. And Cancer, I know that it's tough to, you know, when you love completely with your whole heart. You hold on to those that you love. there's someone or something from the past, because the Five of Cups it can be about reconciliation. So maybe, you're still struggling with reconciling with someone from your past. Should you reconcile? Will you reconcile? Because, you're full of love, you're full of positivity. But for some of you here, there's something from your past that is still affecting you, maybe in your subconscious. And I just feel that it's caused you some pain. It's caused you, you're still trying to figure it out, basically. You're trying to make sense of it. You're trying to understand it, and you're trying to see it in a positive light. So maybe something's been unresolved for you emotionally. It could be a person, it could be a situation, it could be an event. But you're trying to see the positive, and you're trying to reconcile what has happened and to move forward. But I just feel that it's still a challenge for you, and it can still be distracting at some point. Okay, so the right path for you to take, Cancer, very interesting. We have the Two of Pentacles. So the two is always kind of alluding to choices. We have a strong earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and that this is really associated with what you do in your life. It's associated with work, with money, with where you are living, what you are doing, your occupation. You may be just trying to shift and to understand where you need to be. Because this card is a little bit about indecision. You can see she's kind of standing there like contemplating. She's like, there's two directions to go. Should I go this way or that way? There's a lot going on. There's a lot of commotion. There's a lot of excitement. There's a lot of energies happening behind her. So just understand that, everything doesn't have to be solved overnight, that it's okay at times to have multiple possibilities and choices, and that you may just need more time to process all this information, to process all of these messages that you're getting in your life. You might have to make a choice this month between two different directions. And because it's a two, we're also talking about balance. And I know that balance is important for you based on some of the other cards. So maybe you have not fully decided which way you're going to commit. This could be, again, with the thing that you're struggling with down here that's related to your emotions, but you are kind of faced with a choice. You are faced with a decision, and it's something that relates to either money, finances, work, job. It could be a relationship, and you really just need to take all the time that you need to understand the implications of each side in each direction before you move forward. The right attitude to have towards yourself and others. We have the Fool. And I think that just connects to the previous card, because the Fool is all about infinite possibilities, and you don't necessarily know right now. There's something, Cancer, that you're not sure about. You don't have all the answers. Like, you're on the right path. You're being divinely led, and you're being inspired. You're being protected. But there's choices. Once again, we have two moons. We have day. We have night. We have multiple paths before you, and so it's almost like you don't necessarily have to commit to the answer this month. This is the number 0. There's unlimited potential before you. You're at this place where you can create anything that you want. And there's going to be a need for you eventually to make intentional choices. It may be a leap of faith. It may be an unknown path. But the beautiful thing here is that you have huge possibility for growth. And this is a childlike spirit. It's a childlike wonder where it's like, use your imagination. You are at this place where change and possibilities are before you, and you have freedom. You have freedom to choose. This is represented by the sign of Aquarius. So I'm just getting, don't let anyone pressure you before you're ready. Don't let anyone pressure you before your time, because these 3 cards right here, it's like there's a lot going on from your past, from your present, from your future, and you're just taking everything in. This is a new year. So just allow yourself, be gentle with yourself, find that right balance, and you'll know what you need to do. Okay, so the outcome or the realization, this is crazy. I think this has turned up in almost every reading this month. I mean, this must be kind of a theme of the new year. We have the Page of Pentacles, another earth sign, a young energy, a student. This just tells me, Cancer, that you are at this very receptive place where you might be going back to school, some of you. This is a very studious person. This is a very academic person. This is someone that loves to learn, that loves to study. So it's like their brain is just really thinking, they're expanding their mind. And it's also about being disciplined. So you might just be learning so many new things, Cancer, and you're headed in new directions. You could be also receiving information, because whenever you have a page, it's associated with news. So you might be getting news from someone related to your past or a new connection. And the message here is just to be cautious with the news. Like, don't jump to conclusions. Take your time with the information. But I feel that some of you are going to be learning, getting instruction, or teaching others. Meditation is going to be important for you, and also intellectual work. And you're going to just move forward with working hard, being disciplined, and just having love in your heart. Moving forward on your financial and your academic goals, and looking for stability, because we have an earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So you want to be steady, you want to be reliable, and you're also looking for those around you to kind of be rock solid, people that you can rely on and have that strong connection with, and to build a future with.